Bitcoin is going up in value faster than any other asset. That's why it's the most sound property. As Bitcoin grows, you're going to see people sweep greater portions of their investable assets into Bitcoin, and the entire ecosystem will reorient where Bitcoin is the center of the universe. And at some point, Bitcoin becomes $100 trillion to $200 trillion of an asset, and everything else is a derivative of Bitcoin. It's basically synced to the Bitcoin standard. I think Bitcoin is the best monetary inflation hedge in the world. If you know that that the central banks are going to expand the currency supply, then the most important thing you can do is construct a portfolio of high quality assets that are scarce, that are going to appreciate in price at a faster rate than the currency supply expands. And so that means Bitcoin, because it's ultimately scarce and fungible. You can transfer it anywhere in the world, and people with money are always going to want it. And after that, perhaps clearly the home that you want to live in the rest of your life, trophy real estate that has tangible value to you, perhaps trophy art, a Mona Lisa, something which is extremely scarce, a Van Gogh painting. If the currency supply increases by a factor of 10 and you have a very scarce piece of art, presumably the price of the artwork is going to go up. The best thing going, of course, would be scarce assets that you can finance. I think Bitcoin fits into that. Bitcoin is appreciating at the fastest rate, faster than the NASDAQ or the S&P or luxury real estate or average real estate around the country, because it's the most scarce, most desirable asset. The reason the Bitcoin standard will work is because the custodial rights of 5 billion people are unprecedented. There's never been a property in the history of humanity that gave the people more custodial rights. If you have a $50 Android phone in Zimbabwe, you can walk around with $10,000 worth of Bitcoin in your pocket and nobody knows you have it. And so if you want the Bitcoin standard to work where the gold standard failed, the key is the protocol and the network, because the network guarantees that anybody that holds substantial amounts of Bitcoin have custodial privileges, and they can move it between any jurisdiction and any custodian in order to avoid counterparty risk and avoid being victimized by the custodian or the province of custody.